I bailed on Cohh a long time ago. He was my favorite streamer since 2016, but now he's just a selfish money grabber. Yeah, Neon Slime, it sucks seeing your heroes become the villain, doesn't it? I have to look at myself in the mirror every morning and think the same thing. You left off the part about the second scam channel. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's no, the 24-hour community. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Dang, Cohh, stop doing your job. I know, it's rough. It's rough. Yeah. Honestly, you know, I would have done this if I would have. And just because of what that guy said right now, I think I'm going to go to the bank today and get literally a bowl of money I can keep next to me. So next time somebody makes a comment like that, I can reach into it and start being like, oh God. Oh, it's so bad. Oh. But yeah. No, the short of it is, man, I get it. You can point to so many things that I do and call me a sellout because this is my job and I do it professionally. You could point to all my sponsored streams. You could point to the 24-hour community. You could point to my graphics, the point that I have multiple artists that get 4 figures a month. Like there's lots of things that I do that you could point to and call me a sellout. But I have to tell you, and I'll just make sure to say this to folks like you and anyone else. I could make so much more money than I do compromising my principles, and I am incredibly happy and sleep so well with exactly the way that I do it. And if you spend the time to look into the way that I do it, I bet you'd feel similarly. But it's okay not to. It's not my job to make you do it. And if you don't want to take the time and you just want to call me a sellout, that's cool. To put it bluntly, it doesn't affect me and I don't really care, but I respect your opinion. Have a great day, my dude. How did you die?
So tell me, how did you die exactly?
I guess someone staked me with a piece of metal, then chopped my head off. Or the other way around. Either way, it works on both humans and vampires.
It's fair.
Chopped your head off?
Actually, now you ask. No, it looks more ripped off to me.
Huh. Someone's strong then. And quick and quiet to do this without a fuss.
I want to know this top. Now, I don't know how we're going to ask her this top one and actually get a real answer, because again, we're just talking to a construct that we've made of her in our mind. So, I'm going to try this.
Why did you call me Lord Fabian?
I'm a construct of your psyche, remember? Do you really want to stroke your ego that much?
I think I might have asked him or that last time.
Since you asked,
sounded familiar. Yeah.
because someone wants to get your attention, don't you think?
What's with the little cross sword doodad?
I told you what my sire said, remember? Beware the sword of the cross.
You did, didn't you?
And the cross is tickling at your brain, isn't it? So is the iron rebar forced through my body. You've seen this before. Would you kill, detective, for a cigarette?
No, Marla. I wouldn't kill you for a cigarette. But someone did, right?
Maybe they did. That was my job here at the Makom, after all. Hanging around the bar, my tray in front of me, offering the patrons their pick of tobacco. That's where you've seen me. Maybe 50 times before. The only place you've seen me. But you never did notice me, did you?
I see a piece of jewelry there. That yours?
The sharpened metal
Was this in our
claws.
preview?
You've
Hold up. Wait. How bad is my memory? Was this in our preview? Is this new? This is new, isn't it? Okay, this is new. All right, this is new. Okay, good. I was definitely having a moment there for a second. I was like, I know I played through all this. What is going on? I don't remember any of this. Okay.
seen me with it before. I know you didn't pay me much attention, but you'd have spotted that. It's hardly subtle.
So who were you, Marla?
Why a nobody, detective?
My memory is bad, though. Yes.
A servant in the Makom.
Wait.
I got you, Blake.
One of Fletcher's employees, right? So a ghoul, perhaps.
I think you're right, detective. The neck bleed did slow up real quick by this battery. Perhaps I had drunk the blood of a vampire and gained a bit of power.
I know what a ghoul is, thank you kindly.
I'm gonna ask her this, but I kind of feel like we know.
So how did you die, Marla?
Isn't it obvious? Iron bar through the heart. Head cut off.
Cut off?
Oh, dude.
You're right, not...
I just realized they used the rebar as a stake instead of a stake on her. I thought that was just holding her up. Ew.
off.
Ew.
The wound, it feels more ragged, more torn. Ripped off, I'd say. By someone strong.
When we first encountered the science girl at the top, she was talking about a head being ripped off by someone strong.
I'm sorry, Marla. You didn't deserve this.
Didn't I? You don't really know me at all, do you, detective? I could be a torturer, a mobster, a serial killer.
Maybe. Or maybe just wrong place, wrong time.
This looks a little more specific than that. More targeted.
Killed by twisted iron and sheer strength. Good enough for either a vampire or a mortal. But she was mortal, and a ghoul to boot. She belonged to someone. I needed to check that out.
So we are now flashbacking in a flashback? Wait, we're dual flashbacking right now.
Why put your savings in a bank when you could put it in liquid gold?
I hate to ask, but why do people think this isn't an RPG? It feels RPG enough for me. People don't think this is an RPG because the first game had a full loot system, a full weapon system. Everything could drop loot. You could pick up loot in the environment. There was a far deeper skill tree. There were far deep, like, there are RPGs and then there are RPG lights. This is an RPG light. Like there are some light RPG elements, but this is not an RPG. Yeah.
Just have a drink.
This is not an
together,
RPG in what you would
buddy.
call an RPG video game. It is a role-playing game. You're playing a role, but RPG definitely has like some deep mechanics that come with it. This game does not have deep mechanics of any kind. There are no deep mechanics in this game.
A fine array of vintages.
This game's much more about
Highly
presentation,
illegal.
about
No
it sounds
problems for
like
the rich or the criminal, of course.
so far it feels like the story's going to be a lot more about decision making. So like how you treat people and what they think of you and stuff like that. Or if like what were those games we played that were kind of like puzzle games like this? The Council? You remember the game The Council? Vampire? This game is more like those. Yeah.
Had our killer needed rope to get Marla up onto the rebar?
Not really a visual novel, but
Seemed unlikely.
more of a game than a visual novel. But not an RPG.
All these bottles must have been worth a pretty
Or I should say
penny.
more game mechanics than a visual novel. Yeah. Hi.
A single cigarette.
Kind of like Detroit Become Human. Not quite as Detroit Become Human. Detroit was a visual novel with a little walking. Let's be real.
Nah, that paper had been here since before Prohibition.
Yeah, Detroit was more visual novel than this game. Still great. Love Detroit. Yeah, Detroit was awesome. All right, let's talk to this guy. Well, first of all, I don't want to leave.
The slab of muscle in his suit was loose.
Kind of like
security
Dishonored?
ghoul.
No.
What?
Not enough gameplay in this game. Dishonored is very heavy gameplay. This game is more heavy talking, dialogue, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Was his name Carstairs Cantaloupe?
This is a pretty pickle, Mr. Caligula.
This is a pretty pickle, Mr. Caligula.
Campbell,
That was it.
Campbell. We know that name.
is there something you need?
We know that name.
She was a ghoul.
A
Do you know
former
who
prince?
she belonged to? Who fed her?
I don't.
Speculation is good for your health, and it's not one of the deadly sins. Try it sometime. Why are you here?
Mistress Graham was concerned.
This game boring? No. Oh, I'm
Violence
loving
in
it.
Elysium is not to be tolerated.
Does that mean you're not allowed to hit someone if they get out of line?
No.
So, do you enjoy being a ghoul?
I do.
Well, bully for you then.
Bully for you. Matthew Lee is not going to get his pop-up. But thank you so much for your 11 months, buddy. I really appreciate it. Hattie TV.
Hey Cohh, just want to say thanks for all these years of entertainment and good vibes. I did fall in bad spot since COVID. Since then you have been an inspiration, and today I got acclimated to IT education and feel my world is turning. Thanks being you. Good
Awesome,
vibes.
man. Good for you, dude. Keep it up. Appreciate that. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you. Unsolicited comment. No. About as far from that as you can take it.
Any idea what happened here?
Someone disliked a cigarette girl so much that he pinned her up on iron railings and took her head off.
You'd make a great beat cop.
Guy's
you
very
know
to the
that?
point, isn't he? Yeah.
Are you the killer? I'll put that down as a maybe. See you later. The hammer wasn't covered in blood, which was a shame. Otherwise, it would have been a classic clue.
What kind of a comment is that?
Construction rebar rammed into the floor. That took time and strength. Well, she was dead. The missing head gave it away. A cross and a fancy one. Made of metal. Interesting. This felt somehow like deja vu, but I knew I hadn't seen it before. I needed to know more about her, but Marla had said all she was going to say.
Okay. This is like a comedy film noir with this character, and I'm kind of loving that. Yeah.
I wondered who else had known her.
The idea of having a Malkavian noir detective was such a good idea. Oh my lord. What are you looking at? It's over here. What? What are you looking at, dude? Over here? Oh. Wait, what? That's for that? System's weird, dude. I don't know about
It was
that.
all Marla's blood by the smell.
It does not work, I think, how they want it to. Okay, it says there's something else here?
I assumed Mr.
Oh, maybe
Fletcher's
that's what I was
cleaning
looking at.
staff were
Oh, that's what I was
experts
looking
this
at.
kind of
Okay.
stain.
So I think it just wasn't showing the prompt. There were two prompts right there. That was a little weird. Okay. But that makes sense. Anything else? Are we good?
I'm back.
Well,
Have a good night.
Good talk, buddy. I love the sepia tone to all this.
over here, my boy.
Oh. Oh, this is our sire. Cool.
My sire Gideon and the sheriff Hector. They'd asked me to make some chit-chat with the corpse.
Fabian, my boy. What do you make of her?
Well, she is definitely dead.
That's the best you can do?
Sorry, boss. Head torn off rather than chopped. Iron rebar through the heart.
Torn off. Interesting. Anything else?
Are my cats free range? Yeah, free range in our big house. So they can go all over the house. Although right now they are down in the basement with me because a couple of the brothers are having themselves a little mark off in the top parts of our house. Cat owners, you know what I'm talking about. Fun times. So we have two brothers and they are deciding what parts of the house each of them own. And there's only one way they can tell each other how they do that. And me and my wife, no likey. So what I'm going to start doing is peeing on everything to not only establish dominance, but show them, no cats, none of this is yours. It's all my urine-drenched stuff. Anyway, I think she was a ghoul.
Marla worked here in the Makom. I think she was a ghoul.
More than likely. Fletcher values loyalty.
Honestly, I might just skip the whole thing and just pee on the cats. Because, I mean, maybe at that point they would just, you know, kind of like bypass all that other stuff. The truly dominant stuff there. That would smell pretty bad. Oh, that's a good point. I should probably not
She
do
wasn't
that.
Fletcher's ghoul, was she?
Don't try that on me, Malkavian. She was Rosalind's, all right?
Always sensible for a prince to have their ear to the ground.
There's an artifact.
Beat them at their own
Metal
game,
sort of a
that's right.
cross, but with a pointed end.
Sharpened cross and a severed head. Remind you of anything, Hector?
Shouldn't have neutering them fix that. So neutering cats significantly cuts down on a lot of their more testosterone-fueled things, like territory assignment. However, younger cats, especially siblings that live together, they still have a period where I looked into this. They still have a period where they go through this. So is it reduced now? Probably by a lot, but it definitely is still happening here and there. One of our cats likes to go into my wife's closet and find the pile of dirty laundry in there that's in the hamper, and he'll jump into the hamper. And it's kind of like, well, if you're gonna pee anywhere, I guess peeing in the stuff that needs to be washed anyway could be worse. But you know, it's that kind of stuff. It's that kind. They're teenagers essentially. Yeah. Bisciotica, stop.
That's all I have right now.
Well, keep on it, Detective.
Keep poking around, son. You're the right man for this job.
Don't call it a phase, Mom.
Oh, well, I say, jolly good show.
How many cats do we have? 4 right now. Three siblings that are about a year old. And we also have an older cat named Cirilla, Princess Cirilla of Sintra. Oh, is this the same guy? It is. Look at that. Wow. Same
Your
dude.
first time at the Makom, and it's a doozy. What do you make of our little tableau out back? I was thinking of redecorating, but blood red is a little unsubtle.
Who found her?
As it happens, I did. First thing I saw when I came in. Does that make me a suspect?
I'm reasonably sure that if you murdered someone with inventive props and scenery, you'd be only too happy to tell me.
Right on the button, Detective. Right on the button.
Where were you when she died? Assuming she died here.
Deep in a dreamless sleep, I'd imagine. Given the time it must have taken to stage this little vignette.
What can you tell me about Marla? She worked for you, right?
The girl did have employment here, selling cigarettes. And before you ask, I don't know why a tray around your neck would get said neck sliced in two. She didn't strike me as clever or deep in a diabolical scheme.
She was a ghoul. That means she's part of our world.
Was she, old sport? Not one of mine. Interesting to find out whose neck she was supping from.
So just to be clear, and World of Darkness people, help me out here. A ghoul, is a ghoul a thin blood? And is a ghoul physically... Okay, no. Okay, a thin blood is just a weaker vampire strain. Okay. A ghoul is not a vampire, right? A ghoul still has beating heart, still has compulsion, still eats food, but they just drink vampire blood and are like they're kind of like addicted to it, I guess you would say. A ghoul is a human lackey that drinks vampire blood. They are stronger than humans. Thin bloods are low generation vampires that do not have a lot of power, and their blood is diluted through their human generational stuff. Okay. That's why elders have pure blood and they're much stronger. Cool. Great. All right. So that brings me to my next question. Was the girl in the last cutscene, The first one, the vocal fry girl. Oh, I'm dead. She was a ghoul? Did we confirm doing that she was a ghoul? No. Oh, well, wait. We know she's not a ghoul because she didn't remember drinking blood, right? She was like, oh, I guess I would have had to drink blood, but I haven't. Didn't she make a line like that? So if she hasn't drank blood, then she's not a ghoul. Because ghouls have to drink blood, right? That's like their whole thing. Okay. Trying to piece all this together here. All right, let's keep going.
When was the body found?
Unless she's a surprise
First thing
ghoul.
when I came in.
Oh.
About a half hour after sunset.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Now that does tell me something important.
I want to say it had to be you. Okay. There's going to be a lot of options in this that I want to do because I think they'll be funny, but I might actually offend people. I'm going to do this. This is going to be my test. Depending on how this goes is going to determine if I'm going to lean into this thinking for the rest of the game. If I do this and he hates me or is like, wow, dare you insult, I'm never doing it again. Here we go.
It had to be you, because no other kindred could have been here any earlier.
Really, dear boy? Well, you best put me in irons, I suppose. For what it's worth, you've hit on one thing. It couldn't be kindred.
Okay.
It had to be immortal, because
good
sun, skin, bacon crackle, you know.
We didn't get the so and so is taking offense to this.
A ghoul.
That's good.
As some sort of message. Well.
Is this game as bad as everyone's saying? I don't know, because I'm not reading what everyone is saying. I do know that a lot of people are saying this game is not a good Bloodlines 2, and I agree with them on that. So I don't know what else they're talking about, because I want to play it myself and come up with my own opinions. But this is not a good Bloodlines 2. So if that's what you're seeing, that is accurate. I would agree with that, yes.
Nice place you got here.
I'm flattered it meets the approval of one so expert
but for the
in
record,
fashion and decor.
I played this game I have about 2 hours of this game under my belt. I'm having a great time in this game, which I like to call Vampire the Masquerade the Nomad. This game it's been fine. Like I'm enjoying my run of this so far. So, but it's not a good Bloodlines 2.
I'm sure we'll have the pleasure of seeing you here.
Too many
often,
dropped
given your
expectations.
new role.
And combat still
Just
I'm on the fence on.
Keep it discreet.
I need to do a lot more combat.
And get your boss to buy you a better jacket.
I can't tell if combat is not well designed or if I'm just not doing it like the game wants me to.
Thanks, I'll talk to you later.
I'm still figuring that out.
Chin up, old boy.
Oh, Samantha, Zudit actually came by the stream and asked as well. Yeah, so all good. Thank you, though. Thank you, thank you.
The kill happened during the day. This was a kindred.
A cross, a torn-off head, and a mortal killer.
A torn-off head by a mortal killer?
Hunter?
It seems so.
Wait a second. Hunters have superpowers?
This seems so carefully staged. Could it be a setup?
Very theatrical, as you say. Designed to strike terror into the heart of all cigarette girls everywhere.
Or at least those who serve a prince. Well done. I'll take it from here. The fact it happened during the day, that's useful. You look into the girl. Find out where she lived.
Has Cohh always worn a watch?
Friends.
No!
File a nasty accident or an ordinary back alley encounter. Whatever works. Make sure no one will miss her.
Poor kid. One day selling salvation from a box, the next, poof, gone. Forgotten, buried. But isn't that the way of our world?
Wow, wax poetic. Damn. Okay. So what I got is I went online a couple days ago and I got...
What was that?
What is this, a Galaxy 8?
You saw it too, huh?
I don't know what this is.
Look, I'm sorry to disturb your sleep. I guess it was a dream? But, no, those were memories. I mean, things that I'd forgotten or maybe misunderstood at the time. Something must have dislodged them. Gideon, my sire, and Hector, my old boss. Both are long gone.
Too legit to quit?
To meet the prince.
That's right. The Makom bar. The place we just dreamed, actually. Maybe that's why it was on my mind. Ah, we should get to the prince.
Cool. I want to go get more fights. Yeah, oh, anyway, so what I was, so this is, the reason I got this, I'm not a watch guy, as you guys know. This is not like a display watch. But I want to stop having my phone make any noise while I'm streaming. And one of the ideas that I got is I'm getting a watch that syncs to my phone, and I'm going to do vibrations through my watch instead of sounds from my phone. And that way you guys won't hear my phone go off all the time. So, as you can tell, I think my phone just went off and my watch did not ding, so I still need to figure out how to get all that set up properly. A lot of the stuff isn't passing through yet, but I just got it, like, I just literally set it up this morning. I haven't even messed with it yet. There's all sorts of shit that I haven't even looked at. So, yeah, that's where we are. I'm going to see if that works. Again, I'm not a big watch guy, so I don't even know if I'm going to keep it on, but we'll see. Mm-hmm. Oh. Let's go. Mm-mm. Oh, maybe. I didn't think about that. Somebody said you have to have your phone vibration on for it to send stuff to your watch. Really? Okay. I'll look into it later. Whatever. In 10 years, it'll be a heads-up display for your glasses. Dude, I am waiting for the day that a company contacts me about wanting to test, like, something I can put on my glasses. I'm the kind of person that would put a HUD on me in a second. Oh, man. If I had the ability to easily wear a HUD, I'm the kind of person that would wear it in a second. There's currently like a pair of meta ones, but apparently they're kind of garbage. They don't work well.
You may have seen the pictures I posted on my Twitter profile of a few of the new models I've been working with.
Models, huh? Remind me, caller. Are you an agent of some kind?
Well, you can call me a connoisseur of models. Model airplanes, that is.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, largest collection in North America. At least, that's what I put in my profile. But, I mean, no one's going to check, right?
Certainly not me. Next caller. What do you do for a living that you're up at this late hour?
Good question, Bet. I've been listening to you for a while now, and I can offer you some tips.
Well, I suppose it depends on what kind of tip you're talking about.
Well, that depends on what you want. But what your show needs is a different perspective. People listen to you for the sexy voice, but I can offer some real ideas.
Why would you say that, caller?
Can I blow your mind right now?
Oh, I encourage it.
You need an alpha male at your side, bringing that masculine perspective. You can debate each other, talk about how modern society has villainized men and hookup culture and traditional...
Amazing idea, caller. I'll be sure to take it under very, very serious consideration.
Wait. You should totally come to my live stream debate show and we can talk.
Well then, if any one of you wanted to call in and ask me what I'm wearing, or if I'm wearing anything at all, you'll have to wait until after this commercial break.
My God! Somebody knew exactly what they were doing with that line.
Does your boyfriend stink? Does your
that is too much, man.
Do they make him feel smart? Does he repeat every dumb-ass thing he heard online like it's the truth? Then dump him and buy a freaking pillow. It has everything you want. It's cuddly, it has a sexy man on it, and it will never talk to you. Get yours now! Warning, Freakin' Pillow is not responsible for any jealousy experienced by real-life partners. If you find yourself developing feelings for your pillow, please consult your physician and or nearest adult toy store for applicable attachments.
Welcome back. I know you've been fantasizing about me, but just in case you're only now tuning in, I'm the Bed of Night, everyone's favorite lady of the evening. What have you been up to tonight, caller?
It's so fine.
I'm sorry, I'm listening to this for a minute.
So terrible to stand in front of a blank canvas.
Is this your way of asking me to pose nude for a painting, Colin?
What I'm saying is, I don't know how to paint you yet, Bet. I want to know what colors to use. How many strokes of the brush? Is your skin pale? Are your cheeks blushed?
I can be whatever you want, Caller. How many strokes does it normally take for your paintings to achieve completion?
This is so bad!
Suppose. Bet. We'll find out soon.
Oh my god!
I'll be listening.
Oh my, won't that be something? What about you, Caller? Do you fancy yourself an artist or a critic?
I don't really know anything about stuff like that, Bet.
Well, we can't all be jack of all trades. What's on your mind tonight, Caller?
That's a loaded question right there. What isn't on my mind? War, famine, disease, death?
Those are some pretty heavy subjects.
Nothing's heavier, Bet. And nothing more pressing. More important. Our world is dying. Rotting. Filled with despair.
I think we found Mother Earth's biggest fan. Would you consider yourself a climate justice warrior?
Oh, I'm a warrior, alright? And it's people like you that make it so damn easy to get angry. Your flippant attitude to the crisis all around you. The apathy you label as normal.
Hold on there, Caller. I didn't mean any offense to your cause. Just being playful, that's all.
Doesn't really matter what you meant, does it, Bet? For you, life will simply go on after a hang-up. The entertainment will proceed. You'll check the weather on your phone and simply ignore how strange it is for the season. Then you shop online, maybe check in on your favorite multi-million-dollar sports team. Your favorite influencer is promoting a new product. Buy it. Buy it now. Not enough money? Have a loan in seconds with your phantom credit. Foul. All of it.
I mean...
Enjoy while I await the hours until the end.
Well, my lovely listeners, it's that time of the night where we must part ways. But don't worry, I'll be right back in your ears before you know it. This has been Bed of Night, reminding you that secrets have a way of getting out. So why not give me a call? Good night, Seattle.
Anyway,
don't let...
if you want more awesome radio content like this, consider picking up Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, now available at an independent electronic distributor of your choice.
All that snow get in your coffee.
Oh, sorry. Was that a loading?
Strange voice. Entirely alien, yet I do know it, I think. You heard it.
I did. It is not one of your memories?
No.
Nobody saw that!
Folks in my bloodline are prone to dreams and nightmares, but that was like a vision.
How do I... There it is.
Tell me, Nomad, how do you feel?
Still not as powerful as I should be.
It isn't just torpor, is it? It's something to do with that mark. I'd lay odds on it.
The hell? Whoa. Damn. That's the first time we've seen like a random dead guy like that. Okay, so hold on. I'm holding on. If I hit A... Dude. The movement and traversal system feels so much better on controller. I was not anticipating that. I wonder if the combat system's designed for a controller too. Oh yeah, man.
Here we are again. The Makom bar.
Vin, what's up, buddy? Oh, it very much is. It very much is. Do I need to have played the previous game to enjoy this one? No. In fact, honestly, this is going to sound really weird. It's probably better if you haven't played the previous game. I know that sounds weird, but like they missed the mark so much on this one, like in terms of it being a 2, that I think you'll probably enjoy this game more if you haven't played the first one. Yep. Because then you won't have all those pre-built expectations that are just not going to get met. And for the record, by the way, I want to make this clear. I've said this a bunch of times. I don't fault the devs at all for this. The Chinese Room, the guys who made this, they were given this project after it had been canceled at least one other time that we know of. We know the game was canceled at one point because it was bad. So, like, Chinese Room, these guys, they took what they got and they turned it into the best version of itself. So, like, I'm loving what's here. Everything I say about the Bloodlines 2 stuff, that's a marketing failure. That's not a dev failure. So I just wanted to make. I saw someone in the dev or in the chat be like, "Yeah, the devs should have been paying more attention." I don't fault the devs for this at all. At all. I think the devs did so far. I feel like they did a pretty great job. So yeah, anything I say about this not being a good Bloodlines 2, it is not to them. As a company that was making another company's IP, they're very limited in what they can do.
The curious case of the rogue sheriff.
But yeah. You can blame them for shitty side quests, though. Yes, if they're shitty side quests, that's on them.
He owns this place.
I haven't done any yet, but okay, I hear you. Anything in the game is on them. Yes.
Ah, hello. And who do we have here?
My name is Fire.
Welcome to our little sanctum. Do make yourself comfortable.
If anyone could please mod this game, so anytime he says his name, it's just replaced with the Nomad, I will pay you $500 for that mod. Thank you.
I am Fletcher, and I have 2 rules. No sneakers, and if you must strip some...
And for the record, you can just record yourself being like, the Nomad. So you can be like, yes, my name is... And then it's you just being like, the Nomad. Like, that's fine. That's fine.
The pieces, do it outside.
I don't care.
These are original floorboards, you understand.
This one.
How do you fit in with the Camarilla?
They scratch my back, I scratch theirs. Truthfully, I have no interest in climbing the political ladder and ruling the city.
You are content with this. You like your place here.
Oh, absolutely.
Seems like he
this
does.
bar is my little kingdom, and people have learned my foibles. I stay on the court's good side with the occasional favor.
It's a funny word.
Quid pro quo.
Foibles. You own this bar?
So, do you own this bar?
My dear Fire, this is more than a bar. This is a living piece of Seattle history. Built it up myself. Started out as a speakeasy in the old days. Back then we had a laundry...
That mod would be Fire.
Mods. Address that, please.
Service up front, and the booze in the back. Now the booze is the front. Ha!
Oh.
What brings you to Seattle?
Oh, nothing. I'm a local boy, born and raised around here. Of course, things were different back then. Worse infrastructure. Better music. If you'll excuse me, I'd like to get back to things.
I will be back soon.
Great. What's up, chat? Somebody in chat said, you know what? You should really try those things yourself before you write them off. And okay. That's fair. That's fair. So I just ordered some of those Ray-Ban HUD things. I'm going to try them. I'm going to tell you if they're any good. Okay. Let's go.
The prince. Over there.
Yeah. There we go.
Nomad, thank you for coming.
Cool.
You appear to be at war, Prince Choi.
And you're in a bar.
You also appear to be in a bar.
Business is done everywhere these days. I'd like to take you up on your offer. As you heard, the sheriff has abandoned his duties and thinks he's our new scourge. Apparently, destroying Thin Bloods is a better use of his time.
Okay, I want to say you cannot control your sheriff because that's what I'm most interested in, but she will almost guaranteed take offense to that. If I want to know the bottom one too, but if I do the top one, I think she's really going to like that.
Such disobedience to the prince cannot go unpunished.
That's not your call to make. For now, I just want you to...
I literally could not have been more wrong. Everything I just said was the opposite of what I said. Okay.
Find him. And bring him back so I can speak with him.
As you wish, Prince.
That's what I like to hear.
Okay.
Benny left a mess out back. Track him, do that. And we'll talk about your future in Seattle. And your answers.
A moment. You invited me here. Can we talk?
This Chaotica PM.
I can spare a few minutes.
The Tremere girl.
Sophia. I apologize. She gets absorbed once she has a project.
Am I one such project?
I hope that's not a problem. I can see you two working closely together. But we'll discuss that when you've done the job.
Your sire, Lou. I sensed some tension. Or am I mistaken?
Lou. Where to begin? The
Ooh,
woman
this
was
is
a
good
big
info.
deal for a long time. Nobody denies that. But left undrunk, even good wine goes bad eventually. Does that answer your question?
It does, yes.
Oh. Damn, so Lou made it sound like she was still totally in control. But she wouldn't have said that if that was the case. That's wild.
Tully speaks very freely with his prince. This is unusual.
Tully speaks very freely to everyone and everything. He's also extremely effective. The textbook example of not judging by appearance.
I would know more.
Is she gonna take offense if we ask her about her? What do you think, chat? I have a feeling just asking about her could offend her. Let's see.
About you.
That's a very open question.
Oh, she liked it. Okay, so maybe one of these is gonna be the bad one. No, all these seem pretty neutral. Of course, now that I think all three are neutral, all three are gonna be bad. Here we go.
I would like to hear about your former life. Who was Ryong Choi before she was prince? Who was she before she became kindred?
What do you think?
Ooh.
You have had a long career in business, I think.
Obviously. I'm curious it doesn't surprise you that a woman could do that. It's been a long century.
One
think
night
I like
I will
Ryong.
tell you of Qasem Sultan. But for now, I would hear of you.
I started working with Campbell back in the 90s. His business administrator. And to my shame, his ghoul. A glorified secretary. But I worked my way up. Eventually, he trusted me, whether he'd admit it or not. Growing up, I wanted to be a nurse. Seems funny now, don't you think?
You were Campbell's ghoul, but it was Lou who made you. How did that happen?
Campbell may have been Prince, and he could fill a suit and smile like a shark, but he wasn't one for nuance. He bucked harder than Lou would have liked. But I was an even hand. So, she made me her insurance policy. Campbell wasn't thrilled, but what could he do? Besides, it was Lou's call. And you don't piss off your sire, even as Prince.
That's fair. New roll.
You are prince, perhaps unlooked for. Does the change unsettle you?
Does the city falling apart in 2 nights unsettle me? I'll say this. I've got a lot of experience putting out fires. Don't get me wrong. This bullshit is something else. Luckily, I thrive in fast-paced environments.
Thank you for indulging my curiosity.
Of course. I think you do well here, Fire.
I feel like we made up some ground with her.
Tower for your report once you're done.
Does she have an AI voice? Something doesn't sound right. Murder Waffle, I think what you're hearing, and I do not mean, obviously, any offense by this. She has a very light accent. I noticed that the first time we talked to her. It sounds like she has a very light Chinese accent, and that some words you hear that on and others you don't. So I think that's what you're hearing. It's not, nothing in Chinese room games is AI. They've been clear about that. I think they at one point on Still Wakes the Deep, was it them that had the little, like, we used a placeholder that didn't, maybe, but no, for their voices and stuff, they do not do any AI with their voices and stuff. As far as we've been told.